Have you ever stopped to think about what really keeps your knees working well after age 50? Many people think that the answer lies in medicine, rest, or even surgery. But what if I told you that one of your knee's greatest allies is something simple, natural, and that you can start today? If you're in your 50s or 60s, you've probably experienced some pain in your knee, that stiffness when getting out of bed, or that discomfort when climbing stairs. And maybe, for fear of getting worse, you started moving less. But this is precisely the most common mistake, because when from moving, the body weakens, and when the body weakens, the knees suffer even more. This is where the walk comes in. Yes, herself. That basic activity that we learn as a child, but that as an adult, and especially after a certain age, begins to lose space in our routine. The problem is that the more we avoid walking, the more the muscles that protect the knee become weaker, the more the joint loses stability, the more the liquid that lubricates the region decreases. And then there are the pains, the clicking, noises, the insecurity when walking, the fear of falling. Sound familiar? The good news is that all of this can be prevented or at least alleviated with regular walking. And it doesn't have to be long or tiring. Walking for 20 to 30 minutes a day at a light to moderate pace is enough to activate the leg muscles, strengthen the inner part of the knee, stimulate the production of synovial fluid, and improve circulation. And do you know what this means in practice? Less pain, more firmness when walking, more freedom of movement. Knees are incredible joints, but they require maintenance, and this maintenance is done with movement. When you walk, you activate not only your leg muscles, but also your glutes, hips, and lower back. And it all connects. It's like a chain. If one link weakens, the others suffer the consequence. Walking is like greasing that gear every day. And this makes all the difference. After 50, when the body no longer has the same quick response as before, many people are mistaken in thinking that they are protecting their knee by standing still. But excessive rest weakens the supporting muscles and leaves the joint more vulnerable to injury. And there's more. A sedentary lifestyle contributes to weight gain, and each extra kilo represents an additional burden on the knees. Not to mention the stiffness that sets in when we spend hours and hours sitting, day after day, as if the body was made for inactivity. But he didn't go. The human body was made for movement, and walking is one of the safest ways to keep this movement alive, functional and efficient, even after the age of 60. And we're not just talking about physical health. Walking is also an excellent exercise for the mind. During the walk, your body releases endorphins, hormones that promote well-being, relieve stress, and even help with sleep quality. Many people over 50 report feeling more energetic, light, and energetic after adopting walking as part of their routine. And this is reflected not just in the knees, but throughout the body. Now, if you feel pain when walking or already have some limitations in your knees, this doesn't mean you need to stop. Quite the opposite. Walking consciously at the right pace with appropriate footwear and on flat ground may be exactly what will help you get out of the pain. The secret is in constancy. It's better to walk 10 minutes every day than try to walk 1 hour once a week and end up hurting yourself. The body needs frequent stimulation, and walking has this power to reactivate something that is still, with little impact and many benefits. And here's a valuable tip. Pay attention to your posture when walking. Keep your spine straight, shoulders relaxed, abdomen slightly contracted, and feet aligned with your hips. A firm and conscious step helps to distribute the weight evenly between the joints, reducing the burden on the knees. If you walk with your feet shuffling, with your shoulders slumped, or your torso leaning too much, your body compensates for this imbalance in some way, and it's your knees that usually pay the bill. Another thing that many people forget: heating. Before you start walking, make some circular movements with your ankles, flex and extend your knees carefully, and if you can, slightly stretch the back of your thigh and calf. This prepares the joints for movement, increases local circulation, and reduces the risk of injury. It's like telling your body that it's going to start moving and that you can prepare for it. And yes, there are better times to walk. If you have knee pain when you wake up, it may be best to wait a little, do a light stretch, drink water, and let your body wake up before going out for a walk. Also avoid very strong sunlight, especially if you are outdoors. The ideal is to walk early in the morning or late afternoon, wearing light clothing, comfortable shoes, and, if possible, in shady places with even ground. You can walk at home in the yard, around the table, in the garage. You can walk in the building's hallway, in the neighborhood square, on the beach promenade, or even inside the supermarket. The important thing is not to stand still. Because every step counts. Each step activates your muscles, mobilizes your knees, stimulates circulation, and reinforces your autonomy. And autonomy, after 50, is what matters most. And maybe you think now, isn't it too late for me? And I tell you with certainty, no. It's never too late to start taking care of your body, and the best time to start is exactly today. The walk is democratic, has no age limit, has no equipment requirements, and does not require prior experience. She only asks one thing, that you move, one step at a time, at your pace, in your time. And if you've come this far, it's because you're looking to improve your quality of life. And that is already a big step. In the next video, I will show you how to complement your walk with specific exercises that will further help protect your knees, strengthen the muscles around the joint, and ensure that your steps are increasingly safer and lighter. Now that you understand how powerful walking can be for your knee health, let's take it one step further. Literally. Walking alone does a lot, but when it is combined with some simple and targeted exercises, the result is even more complete. The goal here is not to train like an athlete, nor to perform complicated movements. What you need is exercises that help you strengthen the muscles that protect the knees, improve joint mobility, and increase your safety when walking, climbing stairs, or even getting up from a chair. Let's start with one of the most important exercises, the standing heel raise, also known as calf exercise. Stand preferably holding the back of a chair or leaning against a wall to maintain balance. With your feet parallel, slowly rise on your toes and then come down with control. This movement strengthens the calf, which is responsible for absorbing the impact of stepping and providing support to the knee. Do between 10 and 15 repetitions per set, 2 to 3 sets, respecting your rhythm. This exercise also helps with circulation and balance. Next, we will activate the thigh muscles, which are essential for knee stability. A great exercise for this is squat with support, but in a very light and adapted way. Use a firm chair behind you. Stand with your feet, shoulder width apart, arms extended in front of you. Now simulate the movement of sitting, bending your knees and taking your hips slightly back until your butt touches the chair. Return to the starting position by pushing the floor with your feet. If it's too difficult at first, sit down and lift up completely with the help of your hands. Over time, try doing the movement without actually sitting down. This exercise activates the quadriceps and glutes, essential for protecting the knee with each step. Another simple and effective movement is the straight leg raise, ideal for those who feel pain when bending their knee too much. Lie on a mat or sit with your back supported. Stretch one of your legs on the floor, keep your foot pointed upwards and raise your leg to the height of your other knee. Hold for 2 seconds and slowly lower. This exercise strengthens the front part of the thigh without impacting the joint. Do 8 to 10 repetitions per leg in 2 sets. It is also important to activate the inner thigh muscles, which are often forgotten and play a key role in knee stability. To do this, you can use a pillow or a soft ball. Sit on a chair, position the cushion between your knees, and press lightly, with your legs contracting the inner part of your thigh. Hold for 5 seconds and relax. Repeat 10 times. This exercise is great for those who are unstable or have already suffered some type of knee injury. And of course, we can't forget about stretching. Flexibility is an ally of mobility. A basic stretch you can do every day is the back of your thigh. Sit on the edge of the chair, stretch one leg forward, heel on the floor, and slightly lean your torso towards your foot, keeping your back straight. You will feel the back of your thigh stretch. Hold for 20 seconds and switch legs. It's also good to stretch your calves by resting your hands on the wall, placing one foot behind with the heel on the floor, and bringing your body weight forward. These exercises, when combined with walking, create a powerful routine. They work strength, stability, and mobility in a safe way, without requiring impact or exaggerated movements. And the best part, you can do all this at home, without equipment, just with what you already have at your disposal. The key here is consistency. Do it at least 3 times a week. Start slowly and increase as your body adapts. And there is one more important point: breathing. During each exercise, maintain fluid breathing. Inhale through your nose and release the air through your mouth while performing the movement. This helps you maintain your rhythm and relax your body. And yes, it may seem like a detail, but it makes all the difference in your energy and the quality of your execution. You will notice that as the days go by, climbing stairs becomes easier, walking becomes lighter, and the pain in your knees begins to ease. This is the body reacting. It responds when you care, when you strengthen, when you move intelligently. And even if today is difficult, even if you think you've wasted a lot of time, it's never too late to start again. Your health is in your hands, or rather, your legs. And every step, every movement is an investment in your freedom, your autonomy, and your quality of life. And now that you know the main exercises that complement walking and protect your knees, in the next video, I will show you how to put together a complete weekly routine, interspersing these movements strategically to guarantee real, lasting, and pain-free results. Now that you understand how walking can transform the health of your knees and have learned the complementary exercises that will strengthen the muscles around the joint, it's time to organize all of this in a simple and efficient way. Let's put together a weekly routine that you can start today, in your own time, safely, and within your reality. No complications. The proposal here is to put together a light, functional, and fully adapted plan for those over 50 or 60 who want to live with more freedom, more mobility, and less pain. Let's go. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, walking days. If you're just starting out, start with 10 to 15 minutes. Increase it little by little until you reach 30 minutes a day. The important thing is to keep the pace and listen to your body. Choose a time when you feel most energetic. Wear comfortable shoes, breathe deeply, and walk with awareness. Tuesday and Thursday, days of complementary exercises. Here you will practice the movements we learned: heel raises, squats with support, straight leg raises, compression with a cushion between the knees, and stretching. Do everything calmly, without rushing, feeling your body. If you can, repeat a light walk combined with some of the exercises on Saturday. And on Sunday, let your body rest, or if you want, just do stretches. This type of routine is enough to keep your knees active, your joints lubricated, your muscles strengthened, and your autonomy guaranteed. In a few weeks, you will notice the difference when you walk, get out of bed, climb stairs, or even stand for longer without feeling discomfort. And look, it doesn't matter if today you're starting with difficulty. It doesn't matter if you still feel pain, if you're overweight, if you've been standing still for a long time. The important thing is to start and follow, one step at a time. Because the more you move, the more your body responds. And the more your body responds, the more you feel safe, firm, and confident. The walk is the beginning. The exercises complement. And an organized routine turns this into a habit that really changes your health. And now, I want to invite you. If this video made sense to you, you helped in some way, so like this video now, because this shows YouTube that this content is relevant and needs to reach more people. Subscribe to the channel if you are not already registered, because here we speak your language, with real safe tips designed especially for those over 50 and want to age with more vitality. And tell me here in the comments, do you already have the habit of walking? Do you frequently experience knee pain? Which of these exercises did you find easiest to do? I read everything you write and I make a point of responding because this space is ours. And one more thing, share this video with someone you love, a friend, a sister, a neighbor who needs a little push to take care of themselves. Sometimes, a simple walk can be the beginning of a new phase in someone's life. So let's take care of your body, your knees, your health, because living well after 50 is totally possible, and the journey begins now. See you in the next video.